Greetings to the Idamas kings and queens. Blessed love in the name of the creator of the heaven and the earth and everything in between. Welcome to Natural Vibrations. Today's another beautiful day on the farm. I taken a little rest, so I will share some truth with the Idam, send some positive vibes, in the Idam direction or towards all the kings and queens and brethren and sisters of this earth, whether vibrating constructive or destructive, positive vibes towards the Idam. Right, and this is the positive vibes. I have learned along a path, right, that sickness of the flesh does come from sin of the flesh. Right, now we as human experiencing or expressing ourselves within this reality, right, does consume a lot of things that ain't constructive for this physical body. Stays good, but is not constructive for this physical body. Right, and by consuming these things, we get a sickness within the body. Any sickness, right, any sickness you think about, right, come from eating. No matter what people tell you, right, any sickness come from something that you consume. And from it come from any sickness come from something that you consume. I mean, any sickness can be cured by consuming something also, right, because over a period of time, this body just constantly change itself, adapt to what is being given to it, and let go of what is not necessary for it anymore, you know. And in our existence, I've witnessed brethren and sisters, kings and queens, became their own physician and cure themselves of ailment that ones would say I got no cure in this reality, man. Enough sick, I tell you, I witnessed so much of things in my life. The Creator have blessed I to witness so many beautiful souls and experience life alongside them, right? And I sharing this with the item, because I need the item for know certain things I can't reason of. But any sickness, any sickness that the human could contract through consuming things that is not constructive for the body can be cured by consuming things that is constructive for the body. Right it? Now, the next thing I want to think about it logically. Right it? Because as a man there's reason based on logics. Proof that what we just eat it isn't good for we or it's not constructive. Y'all know that we as human, y'all ever ask yourself why we teeth is rotten as we consume with food? The scientists have got a whole explanation for that. But I want the item ask the item self logic. You ever see a dog, troubling with rotten teeth, or a tiger, or a caiman, or a shark, or a chimpanzee, or a gorilla? Any, the only physical existence that has trouble with toothache and rotten teeth and stink mouth and all them things, right, it is we as a species. Watch what I mean. If a dog does eat, wherever it eating, its mouth gonna smell like it food. That doesn't mean it is stink. Right it? And the only reason why people just clean dog teeth and them things so that them could interact with the animal. But you allow the animal to live just how we living and not it wouldn't affect nowhere along the path. You watch a caiman, you watch any carnivore, you observe them and see. Research these things and check. But we as humans we're supposed to be eating what is constructive for us according to them. If we don't brush with it in one day, people could tell that we didn't brush with it. And guess what? We food or we mouth don't smelling like we food. 'Cause I know that some people eat some of the stink thing with some of them mouth that smell like I. Or who knows if other them eat and just that when it me down in the stomach it does express itself. So who knows I. But as long as you're consuming healthy and fresh and beautiful food, yeah, them can't trouble with these things. Teeth don't rotten, you don't get stink mouth and all of these things. Yeah, and I sharing this with the item because this is real and I want the item I take it logically. Remember, we ain't looking for no explanation for nobody. We're looking at life through natural expressions of nature. Right, and nothing else. I've never witnessed a sheep, a cow, none of these existence troubling with toothache or them teeth rotting before them death and these side of things. It's only we as a species. They mean that a long time now man have been consuming unnatural foods. Yeah, it is. And that is why we just get so sick. Yeah, I take how beautiful and powerful and marvelous the soul is. And then I take the shell that housing the soul, how it weak and it feeble. Yeah, I take. And the idea would realize, well, and I say it's said to be, you can't put a powerful thing in a weak thing and expect it to hold it. Yeah, it not hold it long if it could actually hold it in the first place. So they mean that this body is greater than we know. This body is more powerful than we know. Yeah, and as long as we acknowledge how powerful and how great this shell or this physical flesh is, yeah, well then no sickness, no ailment of the flesh could trample we or trample the item. Yeah, eat constructive, drink constructive. And all you're going to get out of this physical existence that we call flesh or body is positive vibes, constructive vibes, beautiful energy. Yeah, yeah, man. John knows what. Some days, what I share this because this is from personal experience. Some days I don't even eat like certain food, like what we call food like rice and them sort. They will just consume certain things and I full of energy because the item see the works and that I just doing. Yeah, and it's I and the Almighty alone upon this journey. And when I say I and him alone, I got a wife, I got two youths that just come and give her a strength, but you don't know. Ice King says I gotta defend the territory as it relates to the works them. So I just put in as much works acknowledging that Ice King. No, and I just get the energy from eating right. And I share this with the item so that the item could get the energy for do what the item need for do in their reality. And so that the item could cure themselves of any ailment. I don't matter what it be. The item just gonna know what to consume. Depends on what is the ailment. Yeah, certain things I say and I can't reason because I'm able with the complication that come with that reason of certain things. If anyone wants to know the truth that I know, yeah, contact I and I'm going to share it with you. Anyone. Yeah, blessed love until next time on Natural Vibrations. I am Carla Yarko. Positive energy to the item, manners and respect.